Let's talk to Richard Hunter. He's from Wilson King. Richard, welcome to the show. British Petroleum, numbers out this morning. What were your thoughts there?
Yeah, I mean, they were, on the whole, they were well received. Clearly, going all the way back to the oil spill, this is something that they're still seeing at the back end of in terms of claims. And interestingly, this time last year, I actually put a note together on BP at their Q2 results at that time. And the concerns were very much about whether the oil spill fallout, when it was going to stop, whether they were piling on too much debt, obviously beholden to the oil price anyway, and whether the dividend is sustainable, because this is a stock that's yielding just about 7%.
Right.
And here we are 12 months later, maybe slightly disappointingly, BP's pretty much in the same place. What they're saying is in terms of the cash they're able to generate, they're still going to be able to cover that dividend. That's something that's very important to them. They've been divesting a number of what they call non-core assets. The money should come through on much of that in the latter part of the year. And obviously with the new sort of range-bound lower oil price, that they're looking to cut costs in terms of their general operational efficiencies wherever possible. In terms of the big five oil companies, these are probably the weakest of the numbers.
Right.
But that being said, on that basis, of course, investors may be looking elsewhere within the UK at Shell, for example. So BP does remain a work in progress, but certainly much stronger than it was a couple of years back.
Right. Final question, would you have them in your portfolio?
I think you've got to look seriously at them on the yield alone at the moment. Any divestments that they do make should augur well for the longer term. We know that oil is a finite resource, so you probably wouldn't have them in your portfolio for 30 years. Yep. They're going to come under pressure, particularly if electric cars take over, for example. But at this particular moment in time, you can't turn your nose up at 7% yield.
Richard, thank you very much indeed.